We were joined by 3 fellow Anguillians. I think I see Samuel back here. Not sure if Thomas is here or Kajik, but they were able to also join us for a really incredible race in Venice called the Veneziana, where we also events got either first or third place. Included us for all 4, but it was truly an incredible experience. Yeah, we're very grateful and excited to share what we experienced with you. Kenny, if you're here. I'd love for Kenny to say a few words, everyone. I am a board member of the material, but Kenny is the director of programs for our sailing. Fantastic job as we try to rebuild ourselves. Now runs kids classes throughout the week, and then we also do adult sailing classes on the weekends, and that's how I got involved in sailing personally, and that's really just been an absolute gift and a joy. And so Kenny, I will leave about the sailing school.
Thank you very much. To our event tonight means a lot to.
Sorry, Kenny.
Yeah, you did. Means a lot to us here at the AYSC. Yeah, the experience for me, I've been sailing for a long time, and I've been to a lot of regattas, but this one was very special. Being on the water with that many boats and seeing how passionate everybody was with the sport. I mean, it was just nice to see. The food in Italy too was very nice. Enjoyed the food, pizza and pasta, couldn't go wrong. But no, those kind of regattas and experiences are happening all the time, every week, and do that is nice. But I think there's a kind of regattas a lot more often. The AYSC has been in a position to do that years ago. We used to travel all the time to neighboring Caribbean islands. That was the most traveled. Didn't really go to the U.S. or anything, but see, as Cheryl said, they were building back up between Irma. It takes a lot to do these kind of things. It's not just running the classes. There's a lot of administrative work behind it. So what the AYSC is trying to do is just promote Anguilla boat racing and international sailing, but also keep our national sport alive. And I think that we're seeing that nowadays with all the young kids or all the young captains in the local boats now. I think it was one of the Mies Bay races, but there were at least half. So I think that shows what we're really trying to do here. And I really like to see for the AYSC to be is in the education sports day program. I think that would be very cool for Anguillians to see and experience. But for the Italian, thank you to everybody that was able to get us up there. The government organizing all of that. Altamar, I always get mixed up because there's so much names. West Harbor Marine Group, Port Namara, and Altamar. Calypso in our trip going up there. Night shadow sailing, most importantly. They took us on and they treated us positive clothes. It was cool. But it was just experience. I'm hoping that we get to do a lot more cool things like that with the AYSC. I appreciate it. Continue on our mission. So thank you very much.
Off of that, we do have a video that we'd like to share with everyone. We've started a series of conversations around getting sailing into school, and hopefully the high school as well will be able to have their own sailing clubs, and hopefully that'll help us to actually develop a national sailing team. For the government of Anguilla and for our Minister of Education for pushing this initiative in Anguilla, getting a secondary instructor, so having to follow 25 kids from one boat. It's the start of a really beautiful and bright future for Anguilla. So without further ado, Oh, and Republic Bank. Republic Bank. Thank you so much. Order a whole container full of boats from the United Kingdom. At this point in time, don't let the boat of sailing as a young person is when you get to be in a boat by yourself or with one other teammate and you're decisions. If something is broken, you have to fix it yourself. It builds so much self-reliance, so much self-confidence, and also teamwork, which is, you know, invaluable not only in childhood but especially valuable going into adulthood, as I'm sure. So yes, we just wanted to say thank you to everyone who has helped us in this mission. We're also launching a GoFundMe very soon, which we're extremely excited about. That GoFundMe will actually squatting in our current location. We had the land lease, but unfortunately, when the MOU came for the Sandy Grove, it back since. So we actually don't have rights to the slab that we're on. We don't. Here tonight, things would be very different. I see a lot of people jumping from the bugs, and at the end of the day, we're Ed Carty, thank you. I'm not sure if you're here tonight or if you can hear us. Everyone clap for Ed. And we also who help us fill up our water tank in the back. You know, it takes a village not only to raise kids, but also to raise a sailing school. And a big part of our goal, in many ways, the center of sailing and boat racing in Anguilla. So if anyone knows anyone who's donating beachfront property, you know, because that happens every day, we would be very appreciative, and we're happy to have a conversation. But yes, the sailing school needs a place where they can hide from the streets. Unfortunately, I hate to say it, but there's so many instances of youth violence. Mentors, and they don't have locations as to where they can feel safe and develop themselves and do their homework and such after school. So yeah, without further ado, I know everyone's attention to the video and ask for a couple of seconds so I can figure things out. Lloyd, do you mind turning off these lights? Thank you. For everyone here, there's 18 hours of travel and some unexpected turbulence. We arrived in Trieste, one of the sailing capitals of the world. Which included our Olympic champion tactician, Marco, and spending a day training on the Night Shadow. We were excited for the first regatta of the week. The Bernetti Cup, where we took home first place trophy for our category.
Everybody stopped.